What's going on, fellas? It's your boy B with the beard, absolutely your beard connoisseur. And today I want to talk to you guys about the 4 beard growth cycles. Yes, there's 4 cycles that we need to understand. Also, what you have to understand is that your beard is fed by your blood vessels. Again, your beard is fed by your blood vessels. So all the minerals, all the nutrients that your hair follicles receive is being fed via your blood vessels. That's why it's important for you to make sure that you have a rich diet, a specific rich diet. Not only that, you want to make sure that you want to check your stress levels, because if your blood vessels are constricting, then you're not getting optimal blood flow, which you're not getting optimal nutrients, minerals to your hair follicles. This is why your foundation, making sure that you're moving, keeping your body in motion, making sure you're eating the right foods, you're drinking a wealth of water, is very important. Now, with that said, let's go over these 4. The first one is called anagen. This anagen phase is the growing phase. This phase can last between 2 to 7 years. Now, let me take a step back. Each hair in your beard will be in these 4 different phases simultaneously, and they're going to be in one of these 4 different phases simultaneously. So one can be in one phase, another strand can be in another phase. They do not grow in the same phase at the same time. I just want to make sure that you guys are clear on that. Okay? This is just how the body works. Again, the first, number 1, is the anagen phase. That's the growth phase. That lasts between 2 to 7 months of where your beard is, 2 to 7 years where your beard is, a hair cycle is going through this phase. So you can have one hair strand that's in one cycle, is in anagen phase. Then let's go into number 2. Catagen phase is the regression phase. This is the transitional phase where this lasts about 2 to 3 weeks. And what happens here is that your hair follicles begin to shrink, and it detaches from your dermal papilla. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Papilla. Okay. So that's number 2, the catagen phase. Number 3 is the telogen phase. The telogen phase, this is the resting phase where your hair strand is resting. This lasts about 2 to 3 months. There's no movements. There's no movement. It's preparing to shed. It's in preparation. So there's no movement. And last but not least, number 4, exogen. This is where your beard begins to shed. And understand this, fellas, when your beard is shedding, it's natural. It is natural. Let me say this again. It's natural for your hair to shed. But you have to understand the difference between breakage and shedding. And I did a video on it, so go watch the video, please. Go watch the video. All right. So those are the 4 phases, cycles of beard growth, and in each of those 4, your beard hair is going to be simultaneously in one of those 4 at different rates and different times. They are not going to be in the same phase at the same time. Follow me? So if you may have one hair that may be a little bit longer than the other, because it may be in a different phase. One may be in the anagen phase, which means that it's in a growing phase. Another hair strand may be in the exogen phase. It's in the shedding phase. It is going to shed. Understand, after it gets out of the exogen phase, it's a cycle. It goes right back into the anagen phase. This is just a cycle. That's how the cycle, it repeats itself. As we get older, the anagen phase gets shorter. That's why our hair gets thinner. And then we have other issues with it because it gets shorter. That's why, and this is why it's very, very imperative that we get the right nutrients, the right minerals, the right vitamins. We're drinking, we're supplying our bodies with the right amount of water. This is why the foundation is super important before we even get into products and product application. So I hope you guys understand. I hope this was some great information that you guys can use, because then now you can begin to manage your expectation of your growth. You get to have a greater understanding of why your beard is doing the things that it's doing and is growing the way that it's growing. Understand, beards grow on an average a half of inch a month. On average, you can be below, you can be a little bit above. This is on average. Everyone is different, okay? You follow me? Leave your comments at the bottom, all right? Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If there's a topic you would like for me to cover, put that at the bottom, please. Subscribe. There's my links in the description. This is your boy B with the beard. As always, I'm out.
Ring, ring, ring.